Okay, so today we're going to be talking about our stem changers. Now, as I previously said, there are no stem changers in AR verbs and ER verbs, okay, which makes it very nice. Now, our IR stem changers, they're going to be a little goofy, okay, but they're goofy with everything. So, again, these are just our IR stem changers. Now, when you normally think of stem changers, don't you normally think of the nosotros and the vosotros forms as not changing and then everything else inside of the shoe changing, right? Well, in this case, it's going to be a little different, okay? We're only going to see a stem change in the third person forms, okay? Only in the third person forms, in both singular and plural, okay? And we're going to have them as a modified stem change. So you're not going to see the full stem change. So if it's an O to UE stem changer, it is going to go to a U. If it's an E to IE stem changer, it's going to go to I. And if it's an E to I, it will stay I. Okay? So these can also be called sole verbs because when we're making our shoe, okay, the stem change is only going to occur in the sole of the shoe, that third person, okay? So we have dormirse. Dormirse is an O to UE stem changer. So in this case, it's just going to go to U in the third person. So we have me dormí, te dormiste, se durmió, and here's our modified change. We've got a U there. Nos dormimos, os dormistes, se durmieron. And we have our U there, okay? So these will work, this rule applies to any stem changer that's an IR verb. So if we're using the card system, you want to make a card all by itself just for these verbs. And at the top you'll label it IR stem changers. I always just think of them as sole verbs. If you want to use that as well, you can. Some of the key points that you need to put on here. Number one, it's going to take your regular IR preterite endings. Now, if you already know them, you don't have to add that, but if you're still in the process of still getting there, then maybe you might want to include those with the iste, io, imos, istes, iero. You definitely want to put on there that the stem change is only in the third person. And that in that third person, it's a modified stem change. So the O to UE goes to U, E to IE goes to I, and the E to I stays I. And then I added a couple of our stem changing verbs that would go on there. And, you can think of all kinds, like dormir, morir, preferir, pedir. We've had servir, seguir, we've had lots of them. And you can keep adding on here Another big one is vestir. So, with this information now, going back inside your notes, you need to conjugate morirse, preferir, and seguir. And then we'll go over those three verbs, and then we'll start practicing them. So by yourself, conjugate morirse, preferir, and seguir.